We are learning the wavelength. So as the name signify, wavelength means it is the length of the wave. So let us suppose that there is a diagram which is given. We are having some transmission medium. So there is a transmission medium through which the data is going. Now we are assuming that at a specific time t. So this is the wave which is moving, and the wave is moved till this position. Now afterward, let us suppose in the same transmission medium, we are adding some certain time. Let us suppose that after 5 minutes, or maybe I am assuming a smaller student, let us suppose after 1 minute. Okay, so the wave is there, it is moving to the other place. Okay, well, actually, if I tell you, it is measured in the second. So every second, if the wave is moving like this, so after a second, this is the place where the wave is moved. So the distance which is covered, this distance which is covered by the wave, this is called your wavelength. So in a specific time, whenever the wave is covering some distance or it is having some length, that is called the wavelength. So it is also mentioned here that the length which is covered by the wave in a specific time. So this is called the wavelength, and this is the direction where the data is moving. So that is the diagram which is mentioning about the wavelength. Now we are learning something about the wavelength, like we can say that the distance a signal can travel in a period. Now the meaning is that the distance can cover by the signal in a specific period means it is a unit of time, means in a specific time what is the distance a signal can travel. So that is called the length of the wave, that means wavelength. Second thing, the wavelength depend upon the frequency and the medium. Depend upon frequency and medium. The meaning is that what is the frequency from which the signals are moving, and what is the medium. That means it is a coaxial cable or some other cable. So depending upon that, the wavelength will depend. So we can say that it binds the frequency of sine wave to the propagation speed of medium. This line is linked with the previous line, as we have said that frequency and medium on which the wavelength depend. So it is going to see the frequency of sine wave, means all the signals which are moving into the sine waves, what is the frequency of that, and yes, what is the propagation speed of medium. So both they are going to club, and from that the wavelength will depend. And the next thing about the wavelength is that it always measured in the micrometers or the microns. Now we are going to learn the formula of finding the wavelength. So if we say the wavelength, so wavelength is equal to propagation speed into the period. But here the period is equal to 1 upon frequency. So we can say that it will be equal to propagation speed into 1 upon frequency. So now the formula is becoming simple. It is equal to propagation speed upon frequency. So this is the simple formula of wavelength, that is propagation speed upon the frequency, and we are going to represent the wavelength with the lambda, and lambda will be equal to propagation speed is represented by c and frequency is represented by f. So lambda is equal to c upon f. So that is the formula we are going to use and by which we can find out the wavelength. Now let us suppose we are going to see the wavelength of red light into the air, and first of all we are just seeing the frequency of red light. As it is the frequency of red light, so we are going to represent with the f, and we are knowing that the frequency of red light is equal to 4 into 10 raised to power 14. Now then afterward we are going to see the propagation speed. Propagation speed is represented by the c, and the propagation speed of the air, as the medium we are choosing is the air, and that is 3 into 10 raised to power 8. Now if we are going to check out the wavelength of red light in air, so we are representing it with the lambda, and we know that the lambda is equal to c by f. So here the c we are having is 3 into 10 raised to power 8, and below that we are having frequency, and the frequency we are having is 4 into 10 to the power 14. So the result of will be, that is 0.75. We must know one thing, that the wavelength of coaxial cable or the optical fiber cable, that is equal to 0.5. We can see that the wavelength here is less as compared to wavelength in the air. So any of the medium like coaxial cable or the fiber optic cable will be having the less wavelength, but the air is having the more wavelength, because it is the propagation speed. So if we are saying that wavelength is lower as the propagation speed of cable is less than the air. So the meaning is that the propagation speed of the cable is very less as compared to the air. Means if we are transmitting a signal in the cable like coaxial cable or optical fiber cable, so its propagation speed will be less, but in the air if we are sending the signal, propagation speed will be high. And if the propagation speed is high, obviously then we are having the different wavelength in that case. So that is all about the wavelength in the networking.